I'm Lobke, and I'm here at the Chef's Table in downtown London for Food for Thought, and I'm going to be interviewing Cheryl Finn. She's the General Manager of London Tourism. Here at the Chef's Table in downtown London for another Food for Thought. And joining me is Cheryl Finn. She's the General Manager of Tourism London. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Are you ready to taste some good recipes?
You know it. Always.
Well, I was wondering though, everyone has their favorite kind of food, right? Like we all have this to-go-to place or this to-go-to kind of food. What is your favorite food?
So that's a very dangerous question to ask me. It's like asking a parent who their favorite child is.
Oh.
So we have such an amazing culinary scene here in London. There are several gems, and they're not always the ones that I tend to think jump right out at. They're the ones that someone has kind of found and recommended.
Oh, yeah.
They're amazing, and all kinds of food. I am not picky. I like all kinds of food. So there are so many, and there's so many I still have to get to try.
Yeah, personally, I love Italian food.
Okay.
I don't know what it is with Italian food, so I'm like kind of hoping that maybe today we get a little taste of that.
Okay.
You're the general manager here in London Tourism. Why is tourism so important in London, though?
Oh, thank you.
It's already here. That's
oh my goodness, thank you so much. Holy moly.
That looks great.
So this is Middle East battered food.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
thank you so much.
thank you.
It smells really good.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have
I see
smell-o-vision.
pomegranate in there, and I love pomegranate.
And it's so pretty. Like, look at
Yeah.
the colors in here. This is amazing.
It looks like a rainbow.
It really does.
Honestly.
It really does.
Okay, let's
Let's
take a
try
look.
it.
I'm like, there's so much here. I don't know where to start.
There is so much here. It's a little sweet. Like there's
Yeah.
a little bit of a sweetness.
There is.
It's very, very good.
It might be the pomegranate, honestly.
I think you're right.
Yeah. There's so much in here. I'm gonna take another little bite.
I'm gonna take another little
I'm
bite.
gonna take some of
It's
this.
so good. The presentation really is gorgeous.
That's awesome. Wow. Wow. I'm trying to like take it all in, you know?
It's a little sweet. It's definitely got a little kick.
Yeah. I'm trying to like figure it out what the kick is. I don't know.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I honestly love it. Yeah. So, Cheryl, I brought it up first a little bit earlier as well. So London is known as like a city where people like to visit because it's not too far from the border either. Why is tourism so important here in London?
So tourism is a major economic driver for any community. Any community. You were telling me how much you travel around the world. It is an amazing economic driver for any city. And for London, that certainly is the case. We never in the past had like that traditional tourism, like the CN Tower or Niagara Falls. But really the trend right now is people don't want to just go and look at things, they want to go and experience things.
Yes, that's true.
And I think that's where we're very, very strong in that we have a lot of those experiences that people are looking for, whether it be through music or sport or 100 Kellogg or Bowler Mountain, especially after the amazing winter that we had. People
awesome.
want to come and experience a community, and that is what we do well.
Yeah, you've actually been in this position now for like over 5 years. You're in your 6th year
Yeah,
in this position.
hard to believe.
Yeah, time goes fast.
It does.
What is it that you have mainly worked on in those 5 years so far?
So within those years, we had a little thing called COVID rear its ugly head.
Oh, we didn't forget that.
Right, and we're still kind of feeling a bit of the effects of that. Really through that, and that was at the beginning of my tenure in this position, it really was a difficult time.
Yes.
COVID hit the tourism industry first, it hit it the hardest, and we were the last to recover in terms of an industry. So still kind of concentrating on that and how we turned inward to keep a lot of our businesses open. Now, people are able to travel again and move throughout
luckily.
the world. We now are pivoting back to what our mandate is, which is to drive overnight visitations to the city.
Yeah.
We've also, during that time, got the UNESCO designation, the UNESCO City of Music
Yeah.
designation. So there's been a lot of work in that because that designation didn't come with a playbook. We're kind of trying to figure
it was
it
new.
out.
It was the first in
It
Canada.
absolutely is new, and that's great. We have all these new things happening in London.
Is there anything new that is coming to London in like the upcoming year or so? Is there something like a little teaser or a little extra you can tell us?
Well, the worst kept secret in terms of what's new coming to London is the Hard Rock Hotel out
Yes,
at
I've
100
heard about
Kellogg. I'm sure you have. And again,
I'm actually very excited about
first in
that.
Canada, we are super excited to have that property open and functioning and attracting from all over the world. The brand itself is a big attraction.
Well, Cheryl, I don't know if you know if this was on the internet about you, but I found out that you love shopping. And that you want to shop till you drop whenever you can.
I do. It's one of the
So-
things I do.
I have to ask, because I am not from here. I don't know London that well. What are the places where I can find my must-haves here in London?
Well, that depends on what kinds of things do you like. If you like vintage,
Oh, I love vintage.
okay, so if you like vintage, there's a lot of vintage. Out Old East Village, there's Back to the Fuchsia, there's amazing offerings out there. Freeborn & Co. is a little, it's home decor and clothing for women. We've got Dugout, that's right across the street.
Yeah.
Another great vintage shop. We've got Old South and Wortley Village. There's vintage along Wortley Road. It all depends on what you're looking for. We in London have amazing shop owners with really creative offerings.
Yeah.
Richmond Row is notorious for great shopping. The Core, Old East Village, Hyde Park. There's something for everyone at all corners of the city.
What is it that you love the most from shopping here in London?
I love looking for antiques. I love antiquing. Yeah.
Antique stores are so nice.
I know.
What's your favorite antique store in London?
I love Back to the Fuchsia. They have some really cool things. We've got some really cool things from there. There's just a lot of amazing little pop-ups sometimes, and the market always has some cool things going on. Just even the flea market, the punk rock flea market that is set up downtown combines shopping with music, which is super cool. So yeah, there's always something for everybody.
Yeah. I'm going to take another little
Yeah,
bite
me too.
before they come and take it
Yeah,
away.
I don't want. There's nothing like a good ratatouille. It's like
No, yeah.
comfort food.
Honestly, it is. It's like one of those ones where you're like, it's special, but it's not special, like too special, you know?
It's not fancy,
Yes.
but you can make it look fancy.
You can make it look fancy. It's just delicious.
It's one of my
Honestly.
favorite movies.
Always a win that way. If it's a good movie, it's always a win. Now, Cheryl, you said that like you want to try and prioritize like bringing people back to London after the whole tragic events of the whole coronavirus and the whole period of that. What are like the key priorities, whether it's focused on that or just in general here in London, that you guys work on like in the past and now to keep tourism thriving here in London?
So our bread and butter really are our events, and we do really well at hosting events here in London, whether that be sport. We hosted a couple of Briars, we hosted the World Figure Skating Championships, the London Knights sell out almost every time. We've got London Lightning now, like we've got those flagship teams that really are draws. But we also have our sporting events every weekend. We have amazing event managers and volunteers that run hockey tournaments, volleyball tournaments, basketball tournaments that bring hundreds and hundreds of families into the city almost every weekend. Soccer, I mean, every sport has their own tournament, and they do it really well.
I figured that out while I was here, that there's so many different sports that are available here in London, and not only just for people in school or as a hobby, but like also just leagues and people. It brings people in from like even across the border or from all places in Canada, which I think is great.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Also music and culture and events out of Canada Life Place and from all Dundas Place. We have events almost every weekend in the summer, and also all the venues all around the city. So large events, we hosted the Junos here. Those really are our bread and butter. We are very big partners with RBC Place London, so meetings and conventions is also a really big part of the business that we do. So it's about bringing large numbers of people into the city for a shared experience.
Yeah. Oh, they're coming to take it away from us.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
That
It
was
great.
phenomenal.
It was
Thank
delicious.
Can't wait to see.
Yeah, now I'm like, what is coming next? Like, I mean, it started off so well.
It did.
How can it get better than that?
Yeah, that was a strong start.
Yes,
for
it
sure.
really was. London has like an increasing amount of tourists every single year. It has been going up for the past couple of years in general. Do you think that trend is going to continue in the future, or has it been like slowing down?
For London, well, I think as a result of the pandemic, we experienced something that we called revenge tourism, right? Which was people not appreciating having to stay in their homes, and then really that bucket list trip becomes way more important than it did because we think we have infinite amount of time to travel. So I do think that tourism is trending to improving. In London, we keep having these amazing things that we can offer. So the London Children's Museum just opened. It's a new museum. The London Children's Museum has been here for decades. But they've opened in a new location at 100 Kellogg. So within just that building, and what's so exciting for me is how creative Martha and Paul and their whole team have been at redeveloping a large space that was used as a cereal factory to be like now this amazing attraction for London. So between the clubhouse and the factory and Powerhouse Restaurant, Pappy's that's there, the bakery that's there, now the Children's Museum and 100 Kellogg, all of us, or the Hard Rock Hotel, all of a sudden you have this entertainment section that will draw people and families because it offers something for everyone.
Yeah, it's so exciting to see that London is growing and that they're like the Hard Rock Hotel and that things just keep getting added to it. It must also be just like rewarding for you to see all these things come together in those like years that you've been in office, actually.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I might have manifested this with the
I was
Italian.
gonna
So this is
say.
tiramisu, served
Oh,
with
lovely.
chocolate and strawberries.
Oh, amazing. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much.
That's so great.
Look at how pretty this is.
Oh, that looks awesome. I manifested that by
You
saying
did.
Italian.
You said Italian, and here you go.
They heard me
Here's-
in the
yeah,
kitchen.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, I just have to quickly
Yeah, I
get,
think
like,
we have to
take a
dig in
little
here.
bite, you know?
Oh, it's. Wow, this is too pretty to mess up, but I'm going to anyway.
You're going from the back so that
Wow. That is very good.
As a European, I'm a hard critic when it comes to tiramisu, but that's awesome. That is just perfect. I think we're gonna enjoy this a little bit. We're gonna be back after this little break with more for Food for Thought. Hi, I'm Lobke, and I'm still here joined by Cheryl, and we are gonna be talking some little bit more while enjoying this, like, very good tiramisu.
Decadent, absolutely.
Oh my gosh. Cheryl, I need to ask you something personal.
Oh God.
Since I'm an international student,
Yes.
my parents are coming here for the first time this June.
Excellent.
And I want to give them the best tour that I can provide for them when they come to London for the first time, because I need to convince them that I've been spending 2 years at a good place, you know? What is the places I need to show them?
Well, I think you need to show them where you live and where you play and where you go to school and all the things so that they can visualize what you've been explaining to them over all of this time. As a parent myself, that would be really important to see you safe, happy, healthy, thriving, learning, playing, and happy.
They're coming at the end of June. Is there any events or any big things happening here in London that we should go check out?
Well, you definitely need to go to Sunfest. So Sunfest is a huge music cultural celebration in Victoria Park. It's amazing. And Mercedes and Alfredo do a fantastic job in programming that celebration for the community. It really is something that you'll have to take in.
Now, a lot of places are known to people when they come to London, or it's like the obvious ones like the Covent Garden Market or certain like the parks and stuff. Are there any places that are very beautiful but mostly forgotten?
Certainly, we have an amazing park system and trail system. So the Thames Valley Parkway, Westminster Ponds out just off Wellington Road, these are lovely green spaces. So when people come and we say, we are known as the Forest City, they get like these forested natural areas right in the heart of the city. Really, oh, okay, now I get why we're called the Forest City. Yeah, you'll have to go to the top of City Hall. You can see like a panoramic view of the city, which at that time of the year, everything is in full bloom and really gives you an idea of why we are the Forest City.
Is there anything that you guys are planning on adding to London extra to make it even more stand out as the Forest City?
Well, through our city programs, through our forestry programs, through Parks and Recreation, we're continually planting and doing sustainable activities to enhance our green spaces. The winter was a harsh winter.
Yeah.
It will do some
Oh, I know.
damage. That was the harshest winter I think we've had in a very long time. I know our golfers are itching to get out on the greens.
I can imagine, yeah.
There's no one happier than Bowler Mountain for the winter that we just had. They were able to have a stellar season, and I think Mother Nature really owed them that after the bad cards that they've dealt Bowler Mountain over the last few winters.
Is there like a touristic event even coming up this summer that you personally are very excited about, that you want to go to or are going to?
I'm always very excited about Rock the Park, about Sunfest, about the air show, about Western Fair. These are the flagship events that people put on their calendars to come back every year and take in. And the organizers of those events go through so much work to make sure every year is as special as the year before.
Yeah. Is there something you would love to bring to London, like an event or an attraction?
We're always working on those. I'm going to out of respect for the stakeholders that we work with and the events rights holders that we work with, we're always working to bring special events to the city and special international, national, and provincial events.
Is there something you would love to see happen to London in the next couple of years, an event or something? Like personally?
Yeah, I would love to see another big event at Canada Life Place, whether that be a musical event or a sporting event. I personally would love to see those. I'm really looking forward to the FISU rowing event that is coming next summer. That was an event we were supposed to host during COVID, and of course it was canceled, and the organizers were good enough to postpone it and give it to us in a future year. So I'm really looking forward to that one as well.
Is there maybe something that you have seen other cities do that you think would fit good with London as well? Like something you kind of maybe want to rework so that it fits for London being like the fourth city?
Absolutely. I love, my husband was just in San Antonio last weekend for work and sent me a lot of video and pictures on the riverscape and how they've been able to program a river that flows through their city. I would be excited to see that kind of development. I think that would really be something special for London. Not every city has a river running through it. And I'd love to see us work towards more programming that beautiful natural scape along the river.
Yeah, it would go perfectly together with the forest vibes
You
as
got
well.
it.
Like, it would just make it even more beautiful.
Absolutely.
Now, Cheryl, I already know you love shopping. Is there any other, like, maybe hangout spots here in London that you love and love to go with, like, your family or with friends? That people should definitely check out when they come to London?
Yeah, I'm lucky. I still have 2 of my 4 children living in London. We love to check out new eateries, new restaurants. They'll bring suggestions for celebrations, for family celebrations. We've been to the Children's Museum. I also have a granddaughter. And we've been to the new London Children's Museum, which she's absolutely loves. So for all of those people and all parts in between, I have yet to been to a place that I really didn't enjoy. There are so many things to do and take in. It's finding the time to do it all.
There's a lot that London has to offer. Do you feel like London itself is doing a good job at showing people that they have a lot to offer?
Well, that's my department. That's my job. So when we have these
Like,
special,
how do you go with that?
Yeah, it's hard to do everything for everyone. That becomes the struggle because
Yes.
there's so much, and my team really does a great job at recognizing special celebrations like anniversaries, or uniqueness like Labatt Park, which is the oldest continuous use baseball park in the entire world. Like, we have these little gems that when I start to speak, even to Londoners, they really don't know what's in their own backyard. So to get out as a local and explore, and then as you go and move throughout the world, you can say, you know what, I had this great experience in London, Ontario, Canada.
And how do you advertise this? Like, is it on social media? Do you mainly like post on social media to get it out to the world, or are you mainly focusing on your website?
All of that and more. Obviously, social media has become this giant marketing machine that if you know how to use it well, it will definitely work in your favor. Our website has become this resource piece not only for visitors, but also for people that live in London through our calendar of events. And it's open to anyone to post their event on our calendar. So people really understand that if I'm here for a meeting or a conference, I can go on the website and wow, there's a band performing just down the street, or there's a cool convention happening at a hotel somewhere, or right? Like, there's always something going on that adds to the vibrancy of what we're able to offer.
You done, ma'am?
Thank you
so much.
Thank you
That was
so
great.
much.
Thank you for the coming at Chef's Table.
Yeah, of
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you were saying like that there's always something to offer to people. Is there a certain like group of people that you feel like London is perfect for? Is it like in the tourism with like the numbers going up? Do you mainly see younger people exploring London, or is it a mix of people?
It's definitely a mix of people. So London, as you know, as a college and university town, we have a lot of young people here in the city. So caring for that community and for that type of visitation is obviously very important to us. But we're finding, like, we attract families, we attract young people, we attract people who are coming here for medical support because we have such a great hospital system. People coming here for business and industry, technology. We have such a diverse group of visitors, it's hard to just say it's just this one group.
Yeah, that is what I love about London so much, is that there's something here for everyone. Everyone can find a place that they would love. So I think this is just a message to everyone to come and check out London and to explore what it has to offer.
Amazing.
Thank you so much for being here with me, Cheryl. And this was Food for Thought here at the Chef's Table, downtown London, and we will see you next time.